It's Heightening Headlines, Improvising the News, the Improv Comedy News Podcast. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Heightening Headlines, Improvising the News, the improvised comedy news podcast featuring me, Alec, and guest host
Lara. Hi, Nice to be back.
Glad to have you back.
We're talking about games today.
Yes, we were off last week and we're coming in strong with a video game news themed episode because there was a lot of video game news recently.
There was a lot of video games news recently. We're not reading this off anything this episode. We're just trying to.
We are so nerdy about this, we don't even need an article.
Yeah, let's.
We are the article.
We are the article. Watch us just spread misinformation across the internet.
Yes. And I mean, technically, I think we're both of. I guess it depends on what you classify as news. We did both work on a trailer that came out very recently.
We did.
I don't think it was in any of the directs or anything.
It wasn't at all.
But yes, we worked on a game called Solarpunk.
Happy release to those guys.
Yeah.
Yay.
They're also based in Germany.
I know.
And I didn't know, is it the same guy that made the Digging a Hole game?
It could be.
We have
to Google that.
I saw a comment on one of the trailers where someone just said, "Oh, this is the Digging a Hole guy." And I was like, is it?
Might have to Google that after all, because that's interesting.
Because I played the hell out of that game. Because I love games where it's like, you start digging slowly and then you get stuff to buy upgrades so you can dig faster further.
A game about digging a hole. A very good game. Digging a hole simulator.
The OG hole digging game for me was Motherlode.
Not Minecraft?
Not Minecraft. No, this is pre-Minecraft.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you're old.
Lara guessed my age right before we started recording, and she was only off by a couple of months.
I'm sorry.
Do I have to guess your age now? Because I don't think I actually know how old you are.
I'm scared now, kind of. Oh, gosh.
I feel like I can quite reasonably assume that you are younger than me.
Okay, yeah. Okay, but by how much?
That is the question. My guess would be, I'm going to do this on the podcast and then...
then I'm going to walk
get
out
myself
crying.
Cancelled. I'm going to guess 26.
27. I just turned 27 this year.
Nice.
Like
we were
1 month
both
ago.
the same amount off as each other.
Yes. It doesn't seem to be the same guy.
Okay.
The dev is called Double B. And he only did the Digging a Hole game. But maybe he worked together with other people.
Crazy that it would be the same. Especially because Game About Digging a Hole didn't come out that long ago.
Yeah.
And Solarpunk just came out as well.
Roca Play Selects published it.
Roca Play, they're the publisher.
They're the publisher, so they... Yeah.
They published both. Okay.
They published both.
That's probably what the person meant.
Easy mistake to make.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Easy mistake to make.
Yeah. I think a lot of gamers don't know the difference between a developer and a publisher.
I didn't either up until working with them.
Really?
Yeah. I really didn't. Now I do, though.
Well, for those out there who don't know, the developer are the people who actually make the game. The publisher...
just taking care of it.
Just sell it to people.
Absolutely.
It's like the difference between literally any company that made a video game and Steam.
Steam. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then Steam's also not really a publisher. It's like a purchasing platform. I was trying to think of an example from another industry that I feel is more common. And
I mean,
it's
farmer.
I was going to say it's like the difference between
a farmer and a restaurant.
I was going to say Penguin Books and then the author of any book published by Penguin Books.
I mean, that works, yeah. But no, farmer and restaurant doesn't quite cut it as well. It's more like farmer and Aldi.
Yeah.
Because one makes the tomato.
I like the idea of thinking of a farmer as a food developer and then a restaurant as a food publisher.
Yeah.
Because I guess you could... It's still a little bit different. What I was thinking, maybe Uber Eats is kind of like a restaurant publisher.
Ooh, it goes on.
Yeah.
It goes on.
What, I want to see a scene of of a restaurant publisher.
All right.
So, yeah, welcome to the annual meeting where we're here to talk about the restaurants that we published. Look, fact of the matter is the numbers have been going down for a while. A lot of our restaurants are underperforming, and I think we just need to talk through some of the ideas and see what we can do.
I think it's the sheer amounts of restaurants that we are publishing. Maybe we should publish less, but like better restaurants.
A bit of oversaturation in the market.
Absolutely.
Just too many.
Absolutely.
Perhaps not even just us. Maybe just restaurants in general. Maybe we overcommitted. Maybe the industry overcommitted.
Oh, we didn't even finish walls on some of them.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is, you raise a very good point. It's supply can't exist without demand.
Yeah.
And if we have an oversupply, that means an under demand. So we gotta scale back. We gotta get rid of some of these restaurants, get rid of some of the food. I think we need to starve people into.
What do the people want? Do the people want to starve?
Well, if the people were starving, what would they want? I think that's the question.
Oh, they would want food. Yeah.
We are selling the idea of buying food. We are not selling the food. We are selling the idea of buying food.
Yeah.
And if people aren't buying food, that means they're not hungry.
That's true.
So I think
that's true.
I think you raise an excellent point. I think we need to cut back the amount of restaurants, cut back the amount of available food. Look, I got some friends higher up. I think if we want to take our company called Restaurants Are Us to the next level, we got to start by...
You thought a little bit too long about this. I might have to speak to your superior. But yes, Restaurants Are Us.
Yeah, I as the subordinate of my superior, was also the one who named our company.
Yeah, so we really have to see how RU is gonna go on.
How what?
Restaurants Are Us.
Yeah. So...
Oh no, it's raw.
RU. RU. RRU. RU.
Yes, because the R in Restaurants Are Us is not an R with A. Because there's no A in R. There's just an R.
Exactly.
Yes, anyway, let's starve some people.
For the sake of the success of RU, we need to starve people.
Yes, how can we manage to starve people?
So I did pitch the idea of culling some of the restaurants. However, that's only one option. Now that I think about it, I do want to just, while we're both here looking at how we can further our restaurant publishing business.
Yeah.
Our Urpub, yes. Further our Urpub, the Urpub of Uru.
Yes, exactly.
We just need to make people hungry.
We should start by just selling one kind of food, so they get hungry for other foods.
I wanted to propose something a little more aggressive.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I would like to contract a revolutionary group to simply destroy all non-restaurant supply of food.
Wouldn't there be any legal issues with that?
No, because we're outsourcing to a third party.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
The third party loophole. The Thuppelher. We take advantage of the Thuppelher to further the Arpub of Uru.
Yes, I agree. We should totally do that.
So say it with me. Take advantage of the Thuppelher to further the our pub of
Uru.
Uru.
Yeah,
Wonderful. We have a deal.
we have a deal.
Scene.
Yeah, we published those restaurants not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
The idea of just constantly trying to come up with very difficult acronyms on the fly.
I mean, that's what you do as a corporate person, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's just what the word consists of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also our choice to only in all three of those acronyms have one vowel.
Is there? Yeah, Ru.
Ru.
Yes.
Yeah. And
That's one vowel too much.
It wasn't even positioned in a good spot.
Okay, so let's talk Summer Game Fest.
Yes.
Is there anything you saw which was like a good thing for you?
When I was scrubbing through it, I did see. I'm trying to remember what stood out because I didn't watch the full thing. Gears of War. It looked like there was a new one.
I don't know,
Or
actually.
something similar.
We're so well informed about this. There was a new Warhammer. Actually, I watched all the showcases except for the Xbox showcase, but I know the big news from the Xbox showcase.
But-
And I'm not
so-
interested in Gears of War, so...
I feel like I'm still confused about this.
Oh, gosh.
I think we're fine. Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who heard that big bump, it was just Lara fat fingering the
You
the
can
microphone
you can
pop
put
filter.
like a sound effect on this, like
Yeah. So you're saying Summer Game Fest, and I keep assuming you're talking about the Xbox showcase.
no, it's I
Even though the Xbox showcase is
Yeah.
called the Summer Game
I'm
Fest.
using Summer Game Fest as an umbrella term. It's Pride Month. It's like queer.
Ah, so to use Summer Game Fest just means any games that were announced during summer.
No, it's not even summer yet, Alec.
It is. It's June.
Not officially started.
How do you calculate summer in Germany?
It's starting on the 20th of June, I think.
That's okay. In Australia, I mean, obviously our seasons are reversed, but everything is done in like.
Look at us
Three-
talking about anything. Yeah, go on.
We can't talk about Summer Game Fest
Until
without
this is
first
settled.
talking about summer.
Checks out.
So in Australia, seasons are in 3-month periods, right?
Yeah.
So-
What the fuck?
Winter is December, January, February.
Okay.
I mean, like in Australia, it's summer, December,
Yeah.
January, February. And then March, April, May. And then June, July, August. And then September, October, November.
Yeah, but it's 4.
Yeah, 4 seasons.
You said 3.
3 months, 4 seasons.
Oh yeah, it's the same here. But we
But you
start at
can't
the 20th.
What? You can't start summer 20 days into the month.
Winter starts on the 20th of December, actually.
So that means summer actually doesn't finish until like the end of September.
20th of September.
That's absurd.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it works in Germany.
I'm not-
Very glad to introduce you
Not
to...
going to try and argue. I just feel like it's needlessly complicated.
Is it a German thing, though? I always assumed
I
everyone
mean,
would
maybe Australia
calculate their
does it like that
seasons
as well, and like nobody cares.
I mean, yeah, the weather is whatever. But yeah, summer starts officially on the 20th of June.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
I'm
that
not
makes me
ready.
all the more sad because here I was thinking we were already 8 days in. And I had-
already survived some of the hot days.
Yeah.
No, it's just starting out. We're just gonna sweat.
But okay, so that also means that the Summer Game Fest happens before summer.
I mean, in Germany.
Fair enough. All right, so Summer Game Fest.
It's basically every game that was announced during the time period of.
State
Summer
of
Game
Play, Xbox
Yes,
Showcase,
yes,
and
yes.
Nintendo Direct.
I mean, originally there was the E3,
Right.
and it doesn't exist anymore, and it just fragmented all over the place. And Summer Game Fest is like the umbrella term for everything that's happened.
I see.
Yes.
And then, of course, in Australia, they have Frosty Game Fest. So then,
Right, because it's
winter. Yes. You were talking about Warhammer. We were talking about Xbox. Oh, so yeah, you were saying Summer Game Fest. All right. So the thing that I saw that I was probably most interested in was the new Fire Emblem.
Yes.
I can't remember what it was. Fire Emblem something waves.
Wuthering Waves? Wuthering Weaves?
Wuthering Waves is a Genshin-like
Oh, right, it is.
MMO game.
And
then there's Pokemon Waves, Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves.
Wuthering Weaves?
And now there's Fire Emblem something Waves. Something that starts
Or
with A. It was
Weaves.
like... I want to say Awakening Waves, but like
No,
Awakening
it
is
was
the other Fire
Awakening.
Emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 Weaves.
3 Weaves.
I'm not interested in Fire Emblem at all, but I love the character designs.
Yeah, the
Adore the
characters,
character
the
design.
music, the voice acting.
Also, the little girl with the green hair is now grown up.
Interesting. There was in Fire Emblem Awakening, you can have your characters marry each other,
Mhm.
and then they have a kid, and then that kid comes back from the future to help you.
What even is that game? Everything I hear about it, I thought it was like a strategic war game with anime characters.
It is, but they can also date and have babies. And if you are strategic enough about it, you can also have them have characters marry other characters that they're loosely related to.
Just like real life.
Because, like, there's certain combinations where it's like, if you pair these two characters up, like, one of them will have a brother. And obviously, like, direct siblings can't date. But if they have a brother, you can have the brother have a baby, and then that baby comes back from the future, and then have that baby date the brother. So it's, I guess, kind of like dating your uncle. But they're the same age.
Yeah, it is. It's still dating your uncle.
Yeah.
You're still dating your uncle even if your uncle is the same age.
Yeah. And there's people that actively go out and try to have the most
Cursed family relations ever.
The most cursed Fire Emblem team.
Oh, I love that. That's great. But wait, are the children preset?
Yeah, basically the way that it works is, I think all of the female characters, the child is like attached to them, but depending on who they marry, the hair color will match the husband.
This seems like
I could have it backwards, but yeah.
This seems like perfect for like fan shippers.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you can just ship everyone with everyone. I mean, straight, but you know.
I'm pretty sure in the English dub, this is in Awakening, Crom, one of the main characters, I'm pretty sure he's voiced by Matt Mercer. I could be confusing it with some other very famous English voice actor, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Crom is voiced by Matt Mercer.
Yeah, I love that Nintendo is doing fully voice acted games now. I mean, the new Star Fox is also coming out with a full German dub. And
Hell
it's
yeah.
really exciting. It's really cool, and I want more dubbed Nintendo games.
Yes.
I want to be part of them too.
So, what are you excited for in the fest?
Not a lot, actually. The Xbox showcase really got me with Persona 6, and of course with Persona 4. I thought it was so funny. I saw a post about there must have been some people confused why they just skipped Persona 5 in the showcase because they don't know what's going on in the Persona series. But yeah, I'm excited for those two, and that's pretty much my top two. Yeah, I think the Ocarina of Time remaster will be okay too. I'm a bit scared for it because do you remember those Unreal Engine 5 builds of Ocarina of Time? They did back in 2014. They, as in fans,
I
on
know
YouTube.
of them. I never played or looked at any of them.
I never played them, but I saw them, and I don't know. It's like Mario has a gun now, and everything looks like Call of Duty. And I'm afraid that they're gonna do that and like just chuck the whole stylized idea of Zelda of any Nintendo game out the window. I think it's interesting because Star Fox is also hyper realistic now, but it's stylized based on the puppets they did for the main crew members back when Star Fox 64 released.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, I love it. It's so cool for me.
I wanna jump back to something you mentioned.
Yes,
I wanna do a scene
that Mario.
with like in the Mario universe as like a war-torn FPS.
Sure. I don't play FPS actually,
Or, you know,
but I
just,
know
yeah.
how the vibe is.
Woohoo! Headshot!
Oh, Mario, I baked you a cake.
Peach, we're in the middle of a war!
Yes, but you got stuck
Hold
up
on, my Mario's sounding a bit like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
It's a
You
me.
have to go more Italian.
A Peach, we are in the middle of a war.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mario. You still have to eat your cake.
Let me gun down more of the Nazis, and then I will eat your cake, Peach. Pew, pew, pew.
Why are there Nazis in my mushroom kingdom? I can't believe.
They came here. I don't know what's going on.
They came
They
in.
came here. For some reason, when I do an Italian accent, it'll like randomly go Finnish. They came here from a time portal.
What are they even chasing? We all look different.
Peach,
Yes.
I feel like you're not respecting the things that are going on in my life.
I'm not respecting Nazis.
That I respect. But please, you must let me kill the Nazis, or else then I can eat your cake. Why are you always getting in the way of my gun play?
Because I love baking cakes. And I'm so much better with the guns anyway. She pulls out an
Peach pulls out,
AK-74.
yeah, an AK-74, like a rocket launcher. She's got like knives strapped
And
to all of her thighs.
kills all the Nazis.
Woohoo, Peach! You've never looked better.
Oh, Mario. I'm going into Minnie Mouse mode too.
I'm sorry for getting frustrated about the cake. You look so good when you're ready to kill the Nazis.
Oh, Mario, it's okay. It's a dog shit cake anyway.
Mario reaches into the cake and pulls out a grenade and throws it at a bunch of Nazis.
Cut to some toad just sitting alone in his room, waking up, looking out the window.
Sorry, Toad, a bit of a friendly fire. And scene.
Yes, I like that.
Just goes from war to relationship problems, back to war, fixing the relationship problems, and then friendly fire. Like any good plot.
It was good. That was really good. I loved it. Yeah, we didn't see any Mario games.
Yeah.
We didn't see any Mario games, and I'm not disappointed with them not showing Mario games. I'm disappointed with them not showing more Zelda stuff, because Zelda celebrated its 40th anniversary this February, and we didn't see anything. Mario celebrated its 40th anniversary last year, and we got so much shit.
So wait, what was the 40th? Which one? Zelda?
Both.
No, both.
Both!
But which one was this year?
Zelda.
Zelda was
In
the 40th this
February.
year.
And we didn't see anything up until now. And it was just a teaser trailer, like a 20-second teaser trailer for Ocarina of Time.
Yes. Although I saw some post talking about how supposedly the future of Zelda is not going to be like another Breath of the Wild game.
I sure hope so, because I liked Breath of the Wild, but
Time to move on.
yes, please, leave it behind.
And yeah, I'm also, I mean, they might just not have, I was going to say they might not have any Mario games going on, but I guess they also didn't announce like any spin-offs or anything either.
They announced a collab with Donkey Kong Bonanza, where
Okay.
they would just put heads on Donkey Kong's and Pauline's heads and let them collect things from the Super Mario universe. And can you believe Donkey Kong and Super Mario crossing over? What a concept. But aside from
It's
that,
almost like technically they're like the same origin
who would have?
and thus kind of just two different versions of the same game.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I am disappointed with Nintendo because it didn't show any games that were specifically for me. But if you're another kind of Nintendo or video game fan, there was a lot for you in this direct. Like a whole new Xenoblade entry, Shadow Drop of Kingdom Hearts 4, which is...
Basically, if you're a JRPG Nintendo person, then you were eating good.
Yes, I think so too. They announced Piku Niku 2, which was a bit exciting for me personally because I really liked Piku Niku 1, and I'm surprised to see how many people don't know Piku Niku. It's just a silly
I
little
didn't.
guy. It's just a blob with legs, and I relate to that. It's what I want to be when I grow up.
All right, I think for our final scene,
Oh god.
uh, I want to do something related to a blob with legs.
What does he do?
Let's find out.
All right.
Hey, Steven, I'm back from the store. I got us some stuff to make dinner tonight. I got celery. I've got some venison and some mushrooms.
What's venison?
It's deer meat.
Dynamite?
Deer meat.
What's deer meat?
As in meat from a deer.
Oh, deer meat. Oh, not dynamite.
Look, Steven,
Yeah,
you're a
yeah.
blob, not an idiot.
I can be both.
You have a PhD in astrological physics.
Yes, still, I can be any of that. I can be an idiot and have a PhD in astrology physics.
Steven, I'm trying to tell you that
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting
Yeah.
frustrated with having you as my roommate.
What did I do?
It's not so much what you did, it's more all the things that you don't do. And yes, I know you're a blob with legs.
Yeah, that's
All
kind
right.
of ableist.
You don't have arms.
Yeah. I don't even have toes. Like, even if I tried to grab something with my toes, I couldn't because my legs are just ending in some stumps.
I just feel like this is resulting in me having to do more of the housework. I do the cooking. I do the cleaning. I do the dishes. All right.
Yeah, not even doing it well.
I write cards to your mother.
I mean, she doesn't read them anyway. She doesn't have hands to open the letters.
Why the hell are you making me do it then, Stephen?
Because it's very nice to send out some cards for your mother. It's what you do, isn't it?
I understand that. I'm just asking you to take more responsibility.
I'm taking the responsibility of her probably not being able to open it.
Are you? Are you taking that responsibility?
Yes, I am aware of it.
Being aware of something and taking responsibility for it are not the same thing, all right? If I killed a guy and they
Yeah.
arrested the wrong person, I could be aware of that.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I'm taking responsibility for it.
I mean, you're taking responsibility that they arrested a wrong guy by being aware
By
of
making
that.
the other guy take the responsibility. Right now, I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
I have been wrongly accused of murder in this household. Everything that I do for myself and I do for you. And I would really love if you could just blob up and take some responsibility.
How?
Well, we can start small. All right?
Uh-huh.
You're a blob.
Uh-huh.
Your body is very malleable.
Yeah. But it's kind of rude for you to just assume that, but yeah.
I'm not trying to be ableist. I'm not trying to be blobist.
Mm-hmm.
I just think maybe you could start by handling the dust under the couch.
Oh, I can do that. I fit under the couch.
Yeah?
Yeah. That sounds exciting, actually.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And how would you feel about perhaps taking on some of the cooking chores? All right?
How?
You're a blob.
Yes,
That means
yes.
that your body is very watery.
Yes.
Your body
that's
is
true.
very almost food-like.
Are you trying to say you want to eat me?
So when I said
Maybe I don't want to live together with you anymore. This is getting kind of creepy, my guy.
when I said take responsibility, what I was trying to say is that I am hungry. All of the restaurants in the city have closed down except the ones owned by Uru.
Yeah.
They have limited all food.
They did, yeah.
The celery, mushrooms,
Ugh.
and venison that I brought in, I hunted that
Why-
myself.
why would
There
you-
is a deer carcass in my truck.
Why would you bring celery? Nobody likes celery.
There's nothing else to eat, Stephen. I want you to take responsibility for my hard work by paying the ultimate price.
My blobness?
Yes,
Shit.
I hunger for the blob, Stephen.
I'm running away really fast on my two legs.
Stephen runs
can't
away really
open-
fast, his two legs, and then smashes into
Yes,
the wall.
because I can't open any doors. I'm just like,
I reach in and grab a handful of Stephen. Who's doing the cooking now, Stephen? Who's doing the cooking now?
That got dark. Could you eat a blob?
I guess so.
Did I do that in Dungeon Meshi? Did I eat slimes in Dungeon Meshi?
I also there's a joke that I had in my head that I wanted to mention. I was trying to work
Oh.
out what it was, and it's only just now clicked because I was frying you, and your name was Stephen. Stephen Fry.
Stephen Fry?
Isn't that a person?
It might be. Stephen Fry?
Yeah.
Who is
A bit of Fry and Laurie. That's Hugh Laurie and Stephen Fry. Yeah, he's the British actor comedian guy, Stephen Fry. He narrated all the Harry Potter books.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, Rufus Beckett in German. I wouldn't know what's it like in British. I just know that in German they put on a very, very, very racist accent for Cho Chang.
Oh dear.
Yes, like we're talking R's being L's and all that. And it's still in the most current releases of the audiobook.
I don't think they did that in the English one.
Yeah, they better. They better. As if the stuff J.K. Rowling wrote isn't bad. on its
I
own.
need to introduce you to Stephen Fry though. He is like a legend. I'm trying to think where you might know his voice from. He's the narrator in all the Little Big Planet games.
Ooh. Okay.
And he also hosted a bunch of British comedy shows like QI.
Ah, I see.
Um,
It would have
but
been such a good joke if I got it.
I mean, the joke wasn't in the scene. I was like, your name is Stephen and I'm frying you, and there's a joke here and I will
Stephen
find
Fry.
it. And he is the joke, Stephen Fry.
Do you know what's funny? Kingdom Hearts is coming to Switch now,
Mm.
to Switch 2. And for the first time ever, it's not a cloud version. Because
There's no cloud.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean there will be cloud in there, but also it's 541 gigabytes.
Isn't that like more than the Switch hard drive?
Yes.
Well, if your Switch doesn't have enough hard drive space, you can use our code CloudMeOff to get a Switch HD. What are they called? Micro SD card?
Can you?
No.
Don't make false promises.
Cloud.
We need
cloud.
sponsors.
Cloud me off.
Cloud me off. Cloud me off. Hmm.
All right. Well, we're gonna go be two old men who yell at clouds. We got clouds to yell at, both digital and physical. So we're gonna go do that, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Heightening Headlines, Improvising the News. Tune in next week for more.